Rachel Wilson from the OC, and you're watching On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
Thank you, ladies. Welcome back to On Air. It is, hi, Seacrest here, outside of our studio in the courtyard with a very special guest. She has put the O in the OC. Please welcome the hottest mama in Orange County, the ravishing Kelly Rowan. You?
Good to see you.
Pardon my golden lips, because I just had one of those little golden Oscars from Wolfgang Puck.
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
You know, I have a cookbook of his that has got this really great salmon with this Cabernet sauce with like celery puree.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, why don't I give you one of his chocolates here? Because he left some of them for you. So here's a little chocolate Oscar right there. And you guys want to pass these amongst yourselves? Go ahead, take the tray. Go ahead. Have some fun with the chocolate.
Do I get to eat it?
Yeah, eat it. It's great. It's really good.
I feel bad about taking off the Oscar's head, though.
Trust me, it does things to your body. I just had a bite.
Okay.
So, speaking of the Oscars, what do you think about the nominations?
Oh, now that my mouth's full.
I figured we'd embarrass you now with a mouthful of chocolate.
You know, Diane Keaton.
Yeah,
fantastic. And
it's great to see those women getting such fantastic roles in Hollywood, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, it's great. And Nancy Meyer wrote this fantastic part, and it's really inspiring. Samantha Morton is fantastic. I mean, all the nominees are terrific. Yeah. And Samantha Morton's fantastic, so we'll see.
You're doing a great job on the OC. Lots of people love to watch that show every week. For people who don't realize the process as an actor or an actress, talk about some of the things you have to go through, the different auditions and the pilots that lead up.
9,537 auditions, yeah.
Right. I mean, there's so much that goes into the auditioning process and the piloting process before you get a hit show. What was it like for you?
Well, you work and you keep doing movies, and then you do something else, and then then you don't work, and I mean it is a process, and then you walk around in your living room talking to yourself, and it's a good thing nobody sees you because they think you're insane, you know. But it takes you get great jobs, and then you're doing jobs to pay your bills, and I mean it's an ongoing thing. But I think you have to look at it in terms of a career and a journey, and not the being, oh my God, I'm being famous or whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, this show, I get home to watch it, and I stand there. I have a TV in my kitchen. I stand there, and I usually heat up like some egg beaters. I have omelets for dinner sometimes at night.
Right.
And when I'm heating the egg beaters, I'm watching your show, and you really get sucked into it. It's such a great soap opera drama show. Well, why do you think it's so successful? Why is it this one? So many shows come out of the gate, and they're canceled within like 2 or 3 weeks. Why is this one so successful?
You know, there's a couple things. I think when we did the pilot, we all got along with each other, and I think there's a cast chemistry that I think people are responding to, and we have so much fun on the show. I mean, from the producers, the crew, the cast, I mean, everyone genuinely likes each other, and I think that comes across. And also, I think just culturally right now, there's so much stuff that's going on. People want to escape, you know, and this show, I mean, provides that. So I think
it's a little steamy at times too.
It can be a little
all kinds of making out. Every time I see a clip, a promo, there's somebody kissing somebody on your show.
I know.
Where's Rosie? Hey, Rosie, come here for a second.
Over here.
Rosanna brought back, she went down to your set. What was it like on the set?
It was amazing and an honor and a privilege to be on the set with all those hot people there. So I was very excited.
But you were telling me how they prepped for some of the kissing scenes.
Oh, yeah. I got the dirt on all of it. Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, you got to tell me.
All toys,
we won't even tell you.
all sorts of stuff.
We won't even tell you. We'll let you look at it. This is Rosie on the set of the OC. Watch this.
Okay.
There's a lot of making out on our show.
That's not a bad thing, though.
We just know it's not.
And with so many interlocking lips, this cast takes their mouth-to-mouth seriously.
Be off. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Hey, what's your pre-kiss ritual if you have one, or routine?
We're big on Altoids on this set.
With all the kissing that goes on, like, do you have a pre-kissing ritual? Gum, breath mints, brushing your teeth.
I do all that sort of thing. Got the full Altoids box, and you're just slamming it.
Of course, not everyone is so polite.
What kind of a routine do you have going on beforehand? Do you have to
Well, I go eat a steak and onion sandwich.
That's awesome. I'm sure she appreciates it.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
Adam Brody says the key to a successful smooch is all in the timing.
Who wants to make out at 7 and like you get there, you just woke up and took a shower and like just had coffee and they're like, all right, make out.
But the real question, of course, is how does everyone rate?
Your character has also done some lip locking with Misha's character.
Yeah.
Not bad. On a scale from 1 to 10.
On a scale to 1 to 10, as far as the experience of it goes, I'd have to give it a 2. You know, because you're sitting there, you got all that going around. It's just, you know, it's kind of tough with all the people all around and the cameras around. You can't really
Assess
assess it. You're right, yeah.
And
7 or
Benjamin?
8. He's definitely a good kisser.
He's
He's
a
up
good
in the,
kisser.
yes, he's up in definitely over 8. You're gonna
And
give me the
Chris?
same exactly, over 7 or 8.
So they get an 8 on average.
Yes.
Rate Misha 1 to 10 as a kisser. She rated you.
How do you rate someone as a kisser? That's so embarrassing. I'm not
Because
gonna
I'm
answer that.
asking you
I'm
to.
not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that.
Well, you can,
Great.
okay, from a scale of,
Oh, you said great. I was going to
She's
say
great. She's great.
average to great.
We're watching that piece, and Kelly is saying to Rosie and I that it is weird, isn't it, having to do that at work?
Well, it is weird. There's a lot of people around, and so you kiss, and they go cut, and you go, okay.
I'm sure it's easier when you're the person you're doing it with is good looking.
Oh yeah, look, I get to kiss a couple of. I mean, I got to kiss. I kiss Peter all the time, and I kiss Tate, and those two, they're two hotties. So I mean,
Who's a better kisser between Peter and Tate?
they're both really good. How's that for a
Politically
political?
correct.
Yeah,
Totally.
But Rosie, I mean, that's like, can you imagine having to come to On Air every day and make out with me?
It would
See, it's-
totally suck.
Thanks for that.
Let's do it tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for the hard-hitting report on the set of the OC. The young guys on this show, the young guys and girls, quick fame. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of them walked on to the set and became famous almost instantly. What kind of advice do you give them you play a mother on the show? Do you ever give them advice on how to stay grounded?
And it is weird when Adam Brody sometimes goes, "Okay, mother."
I know.
It's like, but they're such level-headed kids. I don't want to say kids; they're adults, but they're so level-headed that I don't know if there's a lot of advice I can give them. Although I do, whenever we go out socially now, it's a pain in the butt. So I'm like, I'm not going because people are always running up to
Screaming,
them and
coming up to
screaming and things like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going out with you guys anymore.
We have one of those screaming fans, I think, on the phones. Feel free to reach out anytime nationwide when we're on the air. Who's with us? Let's see who I have. Is this Marie in Tampa?
Hi.
Hey, Marie, you're on the air with Kelly Rowan. Go ahead.
Kelly, hello. I'm such a big fan of the show.
Hi, Marie.
Hey, you know what? I was hoping you could sort something out for me.
Okay.
I recently read on the internet that Adam Brody and Rachel Bilson were dating. Is that true? And you can't give me the politically correct answer. I really want to know the dirt.
You know what? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
But
So
you
you-
see them every
Well, because you see,
day.
we're the adults on the show, and oftentimes we're not always at work at the same time,
Really?
So
But
if
what would
there's
you, in your
something-
professional opinion, if you had a hunch,
If I
what
had,
would you
if
say?
I had a hunch,
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. But you know what? If I find out anything, I'll come back.
See, to me,
And
if
I'll-
you
and
don't
I'll
know,
tell
then
you.
it might be a yes, because if you did know, you'd say no, you know? Anyway, I'm
Well,
confusing myself. Thanks for the call, Marie. Do we have something for Marie? What do we bring back
Yes,
for her? Let's give her
actually,
something.
we have this T-shirt from the set of the OC, worn by Adam Brody.
Nice.
So this
So
is for you.
Stay on hold. We'll get your address. We'll send it to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Of course.
The OC, Wednesdays, 9 o'clock on Fox. Kelly Rowan, thank you so much for being here. Continued success.
You see, and
Yes.
that was a good thing.
Coming up, thank you. Michelle Branch rocks the house with a new song never performed before on TV, live after this.